maneira tranquila, mas não aconteceu da maneira adequada.
Buongiorno, welcome to the Italian History Channel. During this week, we're going to see Italy during the 20th century. Today, we'll start with World War I. So, World War I was mainly due to militarization, meaning that each country in Europe started growing their own army with new weapons and resources brought by the Industrial Revolution, even though they were not necessarily going to war. As World War I started, Germany made the Triple Alliance, which consisted on Germany, Italy, and Austria-Hungary. This alliance was very weak, and usually Germany had to work alone to fight the Triple Entente, which were France, Great Britain, and Russia. Italy then received an offer from the Triple Entente that said that if they attacked Germany, they will give Italy land from Germany. This land would be conquered by the end of the war. The war ended with the Paris Peace Conference.
But which countries were there?
The prime ministers and presidents of France, Italy, Great Britain, and the United States, also known as the Big Four.
And what happens next?
Now we're going to talk about what happened before World War II and during World War II. Italy, 3 years after the peace conference, became a fascist government, which meant that the government tried to glorify the state, meaning that they wanted Italy to become the best country in Europe. However, in this type of government, there was only one sole leader that controlled everything. He was Mussolini. Italy was really angry with France, Great Britain, and Russia after World War I, since they did not receive what they wanted. This caused Italy to join the Axis powers in World War II. This alliance was composed of Japan and Germany. Moving on, we'll see questions about the Cold War the audience has submitted. The first question is from Eric from Manhattan.
Was Italy aligned with the American or Soviet bloc, and why?
Well, both. The West consisted of anti-communist and the East was based on communism. Italy, after World War II, during the Cold War, was led by Mussolini. The East part got mad with the United States, Great Britain, and France, since they had defeated them, while the West wanted to become as far from them as possible. So they became communism to do the opposite of what these three countries did. We'll show a video on this. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights was created in 1948, where the Allied powers continued to fight against the Axis powers until Germany surrendered. Then, the UN achieved their goal. Next, Italy was engaged actively in the international campaigns for their country to cooperate with the UN, even though women already had the right to vote since 1913. Nowadays, Italy counts with a lot of human rights, such as the protection of freedom of religion, freedom of speech, fight against racism or any type of segregation. Thank you for watching our show. See you next week. Grazie mille.